What's up YouTube, it's your girl Sharon. Today, let's talk. Okay, now everyone out there and their uncle has their own tried and tested fat loss formula. Okay, that gives you results right away, right? So with all that information out there, how do you differ what is right and what is wrong? So today what me and you are going to talk about are what I think or I feel and I've commonly heard are the 5 biggest fat loss myths.
So you spend around 8 to 12 months building a good solid base of muscle with compound movements and with heavy weight. But when the time comes to losing weight, you completely 180 your whole entire workout program and you drop the weights and you go higher reps to get that toned look. First of all, I don't understand what the hell is toning. I just don't see the logic behind it. When you are dieting down, you want to try and preserve as much muscle as you can. So why would you go lighter weights?
The most I would say you should alter in your workout program is maybe reduce the sets a little bit, but keep the weights and the reps the same. If you want to see your muscles well defined, you just need to get rid of the fat around it. So keep the weight to preserve and build muscle. This is one statement I hear all the time. Okay, people tend to believe that if you don't eat regularly, after every 2 to 3 hours, their body would just supposedly go into a starvation mode and just hold on to all their fat. Well, sorry to say guys, but our body just does not function that way. Okay, our metabolism does not get affected dramatically every 2 to 3 hours. Okay, and studies have shown that there is absolutely no difference if you eat fewer larger meals during the day or more smaller meals during the day. Okay, at the end of the day, it's just your total calories that matter, and whether you eat higher or lower than your maintenance calories is what's going to differ whether you're going to lose or gain weight. Are you that person who works out without an air condition, or works out in the heat, or works out with a heavy ass jacket to make yourself sweat more just because you think that you're gonna lose more fat? Well, sadly, I've got news for you. Sweat is not fat leaving the body. Okay, in fact, the two have no relation at all. Okay, sweating is basically just a mechanism of the body's way of cooling you down. Just the similar way as shivering is the body's way of heating you up. So sweating and losing fat have no relationship between them. So it seems that one of the cardinal sins of dieting is skipping breakfast. Apparently, you can wreck your metabolism if you skip a meal. Now, having no willpower or lack of willpower and gorging throughout the day is very different from just simply pushing back your first meal a little later into the day. I can't stress enough, your total calories is all that's going to have a huge impact. I'll link a few studies below which will show that skipping breakfast has no adverse effects on fat loss. If you're the kind of person who does not get hungry in the morning or does not like eating in the morning, it's completely okay. And adversely, if you want to have your breakfast, go ahead and do so. Even if fat has 9 calories per gram than carbs and protein, and it is pretty dense, there's no need to fear it if you're cutting or you're dieting. It's a very important regulator of your hormones, and it's an extremely important macronutrient. Now, whether you're dieting or just fitness in general, you guys, there's no need for extremes, okay? You always want to think long term, and you always want to think health and longevity. Hope you guys spread the word. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and do subscribe if you haven't. And if anyone tells you that why aren't you eating your breakfast or why are you having full fat milk, you know better now. So stay strong.